Today, we're talking about pressure and why I feel like in my life I don't have enough pressure. Now, obviously, I am a man, and pressure is not subjected or only for men. I feel like a lot of, if you're a human being, pressure is something that is inevitable in all of our lives. But I feel like for men specifically, well, in my case anyway, pressure is something that a lot of us take pride in. And the pressure to succeed, the pressure to survive, the pressure to be the man that we want to become, or become the men that we want to become, the pressure to find the right person, the right spouse, the right anything, the right everything almost is what I'm trying to say. And I feel like in my life I have not made or made is that the right word? I haven't made enough decisions in my life that require a lot of pressure. I've been thinking about this a lot recently, especially I've got a friend, he's a boxer. His name is Riaz, and he boxes, and he's put himself under continuous pressure over the last couple of weeks or months by fighting. And every time I go to his fights, I sit there and I'm like, rah, like this is a lot of pressure. You've got everyone watching you, wanting you to win, cheering your name, expecting you to win. It's quite a feeling which I feel like I haven't felt enough of in my life. And like everything is a skill. Pressure is a skill that can be taught, that can be worked on, that can get better, and you can get better at it with time. And I feel like I haven't put myself in enough situations where pressure is something that I've got to face. I'm living at home. I live with my parents, with my family, so I have no pressure to really pay for anything in terms of bills or in terms of you know working a job in order to feed myself or to pay the bills or to make sure that the gas and electricity is working. Obviously, when you're living at home, these aren't really your core responsibilities. And then when I think about other things like what, even just in terms of like sports, I've never really been in an environment where I've had to really, it's me versus me almost. Like there's a pressure for me to succeed. Everyone's watching me. All eyes are on me. Everyone's expecting me to deliver. I've never really experienced that, and I'm starting to wonder now, why is this the case? I feel like as a part of human life, I feel like pressure is very necessary. I feel like being able to succumb to pressure and be in moments where you're expected to win, or you're expected to deliver results, and actually doing it builds a level of character that not many other things can. And I feel like I really need to put myself in those kind of environments. I need to really start doing things where I'm faced and put under an intense amount of pressure, because that's the only way to succeed. That's the only way to learn. That's the only way to actually, especially with the kind of goals that I have for myself in life. If I can't succumb to pressure, if I can't beat pressure, there's I'm not really gonna attain a lot of the things that I feel like I'm gonna attain. And back to the point I was making with my friend, like even when I go to his fights, I'm just like, wow, like it's almost inspiring. He's made me want to start fighting now, because I want to know what it's like to go in a ring, fight someone that you've never seen in your life, have all your friends and family come and watch you and expect something big from you. You've been training for weeks and it comes down to 6 minutes in a ring. Like that kind of pressure is what makes people or breaks people. And I just don't think I have enough of that in my life right now. I don't. I mean, I finished university. I'm chilling. I'm working a job, part-time job that it's all right. I'm trying to make it into the industry, but even then, there's not enough pressure for me to actually get there. It's almost like a thing that I want rather than a thing I need, and I think that's the difference. Like, pressure is the difference between wanting something and having to do something. And I don't feel like nothing in my life is anything I need. I think I have everything that I could want, and I'm very grateful for that. You know, I have the means to do what I want, when I want, how I want. Right now, especially where I've just graduated, I don't really have many responsibilities in terms of like financially. I don't have kids. I don't have anything. So I feel like the best thing I can do for myself is really just put myself under lots of pressure on purpose as well. Like even though I know I'm gonna hate it, because I hate being put under pressure. Like even when I think about it, like, you know, like even something as small as being rushed. I hate when I'm like getting ready and someone's rushing me, or I'm eating and someone's rushing me and you put me under pressure. Like just go away, man. I'm not hearing that. But I feel like I just need to put myself under an intense amount of pressure. You know, I think one of my goals this summer is to compete in front of a crowd in any form of anything. It doesn't even have to be fighting. It can be, you know, not even competing, but just doing something in front of a whole bunch of people, knowing everyone's looking at me, everyone's listening to me, everyone's watching me. I really want to do that, even if it's like public speaking, like just anything that puts me under pressure. I just feel like I need to do that. It's gonna build me. It's gonna create a version of me that I don't think I quite have yet, and it will make me. I would say it will teach me a lot about myself. I feel like it will teach me a lot about myself. I'll know what it is that I'm scared of and what it is I'm not scared of, and how I can, you know, get over these fears. You know, fears are momentary, like they don't last. You know, even the thing that you're so scared of, the pressure thing that I'm so scared of, say it's like, I don't know, a football game, penalty, last kick of the game. After you've taken it, it's like, okay, you've taken it, you've missed. It is what it is. You know, you got to move on. And yeah, I just even like fighting. If you lose the match, you lose the match. You go on to the next. You know, and this comes on to another video topic that I have, where I don't want to say I am something when I've never really been tested. Like it's easy to say I'm a disciplined person when I've never really been put under the pressure of being disciplined, or I can say I'm a hardworking person when I've never really had to work hard. So yeah, something along those lines. I just feel like pressure builds people, men, women, kids, whoever you are. If pressure, but I feel like pressure is something that a lot of a lot of men feel like they have to go through, and I feel like it's a good thing. It is a good thing. It does make you become better. It does help. It does increase you, not even socially, but just as a person. You know, people respect people that can handle themselves well under pressure, whoever you are. And I'm trying to this year. I'm trying to really put myself under a lot of pressure. I feel like if I can do that consistently, I'll get over it. Because I'm a person where if I do something enough, it becomes easy to me. Like I feel I'd say I'm quite a quick learner. Like once I do something once, twice, 3 times, 10 times, 20 times, I'll get pretty good at it. So I just need to put myself under that kind of pressure. And yeah, I feel like all people should do that. I feel like whoever you are in life, putting yourself under an intense amount of pressure will really help you. Especially if you're someone that has a lot of dreams and a lot of goals, and you want to be someone where, you know, you want to be a person that's noticed, or a person that is out there and has a big name and a big legacy for yourself. You can't get to that position without putting yourself under an intense amount of pressure, even if it's just creating pressure for yourself, like having deadlines, having things that, you know, you need to get done by a certain date or by a certain time, or, you know, saying you're going to do something and actually doing it, you know, stuff like that. Just creating little things. It doesn't have to be anything crazy, but just put yourself under a bit of pressure. Like if I say I'm going to do something today, actually getting it done today. If I say I'm going to do this by next week, it's going to get done by next week. Just to, you know, build that little bit of momentum of actually knowing what it is to say you're going to do it. And even if it doesn't go the way you intended, at least you tried it. Do you know what I mean? And yeah, that's essentially my kind of point of the day. I was just thinking about this the other day, and I just thought maybe I should talk about it. But yeah, pressure. I really want to put myself under a lot of pressure this year, or in the upcoming years anyway. Just trying new things, even if I know they're out of my comfort zone. Just doing it, even if it's terrible. Just doing it. If I lose, just still do it. Do it again and again and again and again. until it becomes my normal. Do you get what I mean? Until it becomes almost like flow state for me. Like I want to get to a point where I enjoy pressure. Right now I don't enjoy pressure. When I hear pressure, when I feel pressure, I'm just like kind of run away from it. But I want to get to a point where pressure's like my friend. Like, yeah, me and pressure get along. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, man, that's kind of my 2 cents of the day. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope that was insightful. Hope it made sense. And I'll see you guys probably tomorrow. I'm gonna post another video tomorrow, hopefully. This is getting pretty decent. I feel like I've made the barrier to entry for this quite low. It doesn't take me long. Like I come out of here, like I leave my house at 8. I get here. It takes me like 10 minutes to get here. Recording takes like 15-20 minutes, and I'll basically go. Yeah, this is quite fun. I'm enjoying it, man. Nice scenery as well. Anyway, see you lot soon in a bit. Take care.